Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hello, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. So I had a lot of questions over this makeup look. This look has been featured in some of my thumbnails over the last couple of weeks, and it's also been posted over on my Instagram, and I had a lot of questions about how I achieved this makeup look and what products I used. Everyone was totally digging the red lip and the natural sort of look on the skin and eyes and things, so I thought that it would just be so much easier just to create a video for you guys and show you what products I used and do the look for you. Everyone was saying how iconic a red lip is, which it totally is. Having just a simple backdrop and having an iconic red lip is just a vibe for me right now, and a lot of you seem to really like it. But if you want to see how I created this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So I have started by doing my brows, and I'm pretty sure for this look I went for more of a thicker brow, which I don't normally go for. I normally just stick to the sort of shape of mine, but for this look in particular, I have gone for a thicker brow, which is fine. I really like how it looks at the end, and it probably all looks a wee bit scary right now, but honestly it will all tie in together. I'm just going to pop a hair band in my hair because my hair is going absolutely mad today, and then I'll sort it out later. And excuse my hand, I fake tanned on Friday and my mitt broke, and yeah, it was just a disaster. So for those of you guys that are new here, I use the, I mean it's coming off now, like this, I've had it quite a while now and all the things come off, but it's the Revolution brow pomade, this one here. And this is in the shade dark brown. I also have a light brown one as well, but I tend to go for the dark brown because it matches the colour up here on my roots. So we all want to try and keep it like, not natural looking, but try and keep the colours tied in together, if that makes sense. So that's what I use on my brows. But for the people that have been here for a while, you'll know that that is my favourite product to use on my brows anyway. So yeah, anyway, that's that. Next I'm going to prime my face. So the primer that I'm going to use is the Superfruit Extract Antioxidant Rich Serum and Primer. This is by Revolution Skincare London. It looks like this. You would have seen this in my skincare video. So I've done a let's talk about skincare because that is one thing that I really wanted to try and concentrate on this year. My skin is fairly clear apart from obviously down here where this is like my problem area anyway, and I always get spots regardless. But you would have seen that in there. I have been incorporating this into my skincare, but it's also a primer, so that's what I'm going to use today. I love this because it's once it's dried down, it's quite sticky, which makes your foundation stick more to your face, which is great. And the smell isn't actually that bad either. It smells really sweet, which is really nice, but it's just got this dropper, and all you do is just push it down, squeeze the top, and it fills the pipette. And it's got this gorgeous, I'm hoping you guys can see this, this gorgeous iridescent sort of glow to it. I'm really hoping you can see, I think you can see it more like that without me put my hand there, but it's so beautiful. So I'm just going to add a few drops. You don't need too much. I just put kind of a drop, sort of drop here on cheeks and on the chin, and that will do it. It will be absolutely fine. And then I think I'm just going to add a little drop to my nose as well, only a little one, not too much. But on the skin it completely changes colour. So in the bottle it's like this greeny purpley iridescent-y glow, and then as soon as you put it on the face it turns pink. But I don't know whether that's just because of the different undertones on my skin, I don't know, but I just think it looks so cool. It smells really nice and it feels really nice. So I'm just going to rub gently just into my skin And honestly, this smells so good. It's a really nice serum. It's not too runny and it's not too thick either. So that is all rubbed in. I am going to apologise now. I am using natural lighting today, so the lighting is constantly changing. So I'm going to try and change it as we go, just in case it gets too overexposed and it just looks stupid. So I'm just going to leave that to settle in just for a little bit. And then I didn't actually do any eye makeup in this look. I went kind of super sort of natural on the eyes. I literally put nothing on there. So I guess the next thing is to add the foundation. So I have fake tan, but it's like a few days old now. So I was actually around about this colour when I fake tan Friday. But that definitely isn't the case now. That's way too dark. I think I'm going to go in with the Soft Beige by Rimmel London. Again, if you've been here before, you will know this is one of my favourite foundations. I have tried so many, but this just seems to be the one that really works for me. And then I think I might mix in a little bit of the Revolution Conceal and Define full coverage foundation in F5. This is probably a wee bit light, but then I feel like this might be a little bit too dark. So we're going to mix the two together. So I literally just go straight onto the face. I just put a pump on my forehead, under my eyes, down here, and then on my chin. And then I'm just going to take the Revolution foundation, and I'm just going to sort of go around where I've put those dots. I don't really have an order to this, as long as it all gets blended in very, very nicely, which is what we want. So I'm just going to pop this on. I had quite a lot of requests on this because it is on a couple of my thumbnails and over on my Instagram, and they were like, oh my god, I love this look, it's so iconic. So I thought it would be a great idea just to show you guys. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender, which needs a good old clean. It is absolutely minging. It's damp, so we're just going to start to blend all this together. I absolutely love this foundation, but these spots right now, this one's right under the skin and it's so painful. But since I've been concentrating more on my skincare, like my skin everywhere else is completely cleared up, which is so nice, but my problem area down here just doesn't want to clear, and if anything I feel like it's just getting so much worse, which is such a pain. I'm just going to bring that lighting down so you can see, but I think that's like the perfect colour match right now, which I'm happy about. Always make sure you blend it down into your neck. You do not want no lines. And then because I'm not putting any eyeshadow on at all, I just tend to just go over the eyelids with the foundation. I wouldn't normally, like if I was wearing eyeshadow or something like that, then I would obviously put a base on before anything, and obviously I always do my eyes first. So another thing that I really wanted to talk about quickly whilst I'm just beating my face is I finally hit 100 subscribers. I think we're just over that now, and I said that I'd do a giveaway just to show my appreciation for the guys that have supported me and continue to support me. So do look out for that in the next coming weeks. I've got to get together some of the prizes, which I'm super excited about as well, and then you'll just have to look out for the video. It'll be up and it will tell you how to enter and everything like that. But I just wanted to say a really huge thank you to everyone that has supported me and continues to support me, because I never ever thought that I'd reach 100, and I know to some people that's probably like such a small goal, but for me it's so big, because I never, like a year ago, thought I'd even reach 100, because I was just stuck on like 19 for like 6 months. Like it was just hard, but the hard work is paying off, and I am so super excited for what's to come as well. I have so much planned for this year, and I am so excited to take you guys along with me as well, which is always good. So but obviously do look out, make sure you've got the bell notification on so you can make sure that you're about when that video goes up and live explaining the giveaway. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I just wanted to give back, that's all. So yeah, so the foundation is done. It looks so nice, apart from down here, please ignore that. But it's sitting so nicely on my skin. Like, this primer, honestly, is probably one of my favourites at the moment. I used to use, for those of you that don't know, a lot of you that have been here before will know, I use the Pro Base MUA oil-free primer. And it's good. Like, I love this. This is one that obviously I'll always reach for. But at the moment, this has definitely overtook that, and I absolutely love it. It is my absolute favourite. But next, we're going to go in with, again, the Makeup Revolution Strong Soul Contour Palette. Again, I absolutely love this. I was using the MUA Sun-Kissed Bronzer, but this shade in here is perfect. I absolutely love it. So we're going to dip into that. I'm just going to take a angled contour brush and we're just going to go in and contour. That looks so dark right now, but it blends out really, really nicely. It's just so nice. It just puts that colour back into your cheeks. It has just completely chiseled in my cheekbones, which after I put on weight, my cheekbones disappeared, so that's always good. And then I'm just going to go on to the top of my head, forehead and temples here, and just put some colour back in there. I'll link all the products down below where you can get them and everything like that, because I love these. Like, I wouldn't share anything with you guys that I didn't like, just because I didn't want to like oversell something to you that isn't actually that great. All the products that I use today will be linked below, and they're all my favourite ones. So hopefully you guys will try them out and see whether you like them or not, and give me your opinion on them, which is always good because this is just my opinion on them. And you might have different ones, or you might have products that you love and I am willing to try. So again, don't forget to leave a comment down below on some products that you like, and I will be happy to try them out. But that is it. I've chiseled all my chin because, you know, your hand's got like 10 chins, but it blends out really nicely, and it's such a nice colour as well. It just adds that warmth back into your cheek. Also, the primer adds a natural glow underneath. So that already looks like I have highlighter on, but in actual fact I don't. It's just giving me this really nice natural glow, but you know, your girl doesn't like just the natural glow, so she will add highlighter. I'm just going to add a bit of blush next, so I'm just going to take out my other, this is my Spectrum brush, the angled fluffy brush thing, I don't know what it's called, and I'm going to take my Ted Baker London blush palette, which is this one here. I'm hitting pan. This is my favourite one ever. I actually got given this as a gift, and it's just so nice. It just gives you that natural colour in your cheeks. It's not too much, it's not overpowering, it's just enough to make you look like you've just got a natural colour in your cheeks, rather than it looking like you've plastered like blush on. So, and I love this brush as well. It's just so soft, and it just makes everything blend in nicely. So that is the blush. So the next thing that I am going to do now is I'm actually going to set this. Because I am so oily, I do have to set my prone areas, but this was quite a matte look anyway. This is probably like one of my favourite looks to do. It is my utmost favourite look to do, just because it's just so quick, so easy, so simple. Obviously it's going to take longer on camera because I'm talking to you guys at the same time, but it is one of my favourite looks. It's just so, it's so simple but so iconic at the same time, so that's why I like doing this look. I'm then going to take my Spectrum AO1 brush, and this is just a powder brush, and again, it's so super soft. and it's so nice. So I'm just gonna take my loose satin powder by MUA, this one in here. It is translucent. They actually changed the packaging of this a few years ago. It was in a white lid, but they are up in their game, and I absolutely love this. They haven't actually changed the formula, which is nice because I absolutely love the formula of this powder. It doesn't make your face go cakey. It does exactly what it says. It is a setting powder, and it really does set it down. And I find that even during the day, it doesn't crease. It really does just settle nicely onto the skin and set it perfectly. And I think it's only like £3, something like that. I haven't bought one for a while just because I haven't really needed to, because I have been taking a break from wearing makeup, or I'm just like not wearing a lot. I don't know, I just kind of sort of, my skin was getting so bad that I just wanted to give my skin a break for a while, but that break has sort of continued, and it's only sort of in the last couple of weeks or so that I've started wearing makeup again. But I really like do enjoy makeup, but finding the time to sit there and do it now is just impossible. So when I do get the time, I do try, but life's so busy at the moment. So yeah, so that is my face set down. I do add it to my neck as well, because obviously I take my foundation right down to the neck. I'm just using circular motions. So that is my face set. Believe it or not, we are actually almost done. Almost. So I think next we are going to just glue up my lashes. Ready? I'm just going to go glue up my lashes and I will be right back. Okay, so I've glued up my lashes. I just leave them to settle before I put them on. So now we're going to add some mascara. This is the Bourjois Volume Reveal Mascara in Radiant Black. I love this. This is probably one of my favourite mascaras at the moment. But the only thing is, with the whole Brexit situation, they have now actually stopped selling Bourjois in Boots stores. Hopefully we're still going to be able to get it online and shipped over here, but as far as the store goes, I don't think you're going to be able to get it in stores anymore, because the counter in there has completely gone, which is a shame because I really love Bourjois products. I've got another one to show you in this video which I used on my lips, and that I got at a discount from my sister because she works in Boots, so that is always good having someone that works in a beauty store. So I'm just adding some mascara, and then I can add the lashes. I don't add too much mascara, I just do it so that they blend in with the lashes. I'm reusing lashes. For those of you that don't know, I use the Ferns McCann Dramatic Lashes, Calabasas Crush I think they're called. They come in this box here. I love these lashes. You get like 4 or 5 wears out of them depending on how you treat your lashes. They are my absolute favourite because I just don't see the point in spending money on really expensive lashes that you're only really going to get like a couple of wears out. Whereas these, you can get like 4 or 5 wears out of them, and then you can check out because they're only £1 to rebuy, which is great. So yeah, so that's the mascara on. I am then going to literally, you should see my floor right now. Like, I've got stuff everywhere and I don't know where everything is, and it's driving me potty now. I'm going to take the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber and green tea. I literally have like the tiniest bit in here now, and it's so frustrating because I love this one. But I'm just going to spray my face. And then we're going to add the all-important highlighter. So the highlighter that I'm going to be using, again, is the MUA Shimmer Highlight Powder in the golden shade, which I love this. This is gorgeous. And I'm taking my Spectrum BO8 brush, which is like this little tulip shaped brush here. This is like my new favourite brush for doing highlight. And then we're just going to add it to where I have that already natural glow, but we're going to make it more intense, as you guys can see. But I love this golden highlighter. It is so beautiful. And it's not chalky, it's not chunky. It used to be, but then they changed the formula of them. And once they done that, honestly, it made them so nice. So I'm just adding that to the tops of my cheekbones up here. Like, look at that glow. That is absolutely blinding. This is why I love it so much. I then just add a bit to the end of my nose. Sorry if I'm looking like over here. I've got a mirror here just so I can see what I'm doing. So I've just added a bit to the end of my nose. And then I just add a bit like in the centre here. Not too much, but just enough to get like a nice little glow, as you can see there. And then I add it to all the spots where the light hits. So I put it up here. And then I just add a bit here as well, sort of on the sides of my temples and things, like so. And then I just add a little bit to my chin again where the light hits. We just want to like overemphasize it, but then we don't want to put it over here because it will just overemphasize all the spots and stuff, which is what we don't want. And then I just add it to my Cupid's bow, just to add a nice glow to the top. And then I switch over my brush. So I then take my Spectrum B09 brush. And this has a blender brush on the end here, which is so super nice for blending out. It's so good. And then we have like this angled eyeshadow brush here as well. But I take this end and just dip into my highlighter. I then just run under my brows here, and the same on this side, and then I just add some to my inner corner as well, just to make those eyes pop. So I'm then going to go and pop my lashes on. I'm probably going to do this off camera because I get really aggy when I can't get my lashes on and it takes forever. So I'm going to just go pop and put my lashes on and then I'll be right back. Okay, so that is the lashes on. I absolutely love these lashes. Ignore the white glue, that does eventually dry down. But I picked up myself one of these, an eyelash applicator from the Pound Shop. And honestly, it's made my life so much easier. I don't feel like I need to use my tweezers as much. The only bit that I use the tweezers for is obviously the inner corners here. But this just really makes sure that it gets really close to the lash line, which is so good. Only £1 from the Pound Shop. Finally, we're going to add a lip colour now. So this lip colour is the iconic red. This is such a classic. So to create that red look, I have the Bourjois Velvet pencil. This one here. I do have another one as well, which is a pinkier tone. Yeah, which is sort of like a dark, well, it's more of a pinky undertone. It's still a red, but it's got more of a pinky undertone. And I got these in the sale in Boots, which was an absolute bargain. So this is the Bourjois Amuse Rouge red. And it is a chunky pencil, which I do have the sharpness for here, which again was from the Pound Shop. I haven't actually used it yet because I haven't actually needed to. So we're going to apply this now. So I'm going to try and do this so that you can see, but so that I can see what I'm doing as well. Because this is going to be an absolute disaster. So I'm sorry if I don't talk much because I am going to be concentrating. So what I like to do is just make a cross in the centre. Like so. And then we're just going to sort of pencil the outline first. And then we're going to fill in a second. These are so easy to work with. They are really easy to use. And they do go on really nicely. The only thing with these, with the chunkier pencils, it is really hard to try and get an accurate line and shape. So you have to be quite patient to try and get the colour and the shape payoff. But so I kind of feel like this isn't actually red enough for me. So what I tend to do then, after applying that one, I take the NYX Turned Up lipstick in this beautiful red here as well. I just add this over the top, and because this isn't a matte, I then have to set it. So to do the lipstick is quite a lot of steps, but it's so worth it at the end. And with this, I feel like I can get slightly more of an accurate line. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this over the top. And you can get so much more of an accurate line here. And it's a lot smoother. So that is that one added on. And then the final step, because this is going to transfer if I don't set it. So I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush here. And I'm going to go into the Revolution Imagination palette, which again is one of my all-time favourite palettes. And I'm going to go in with the red shade here called You Know. So I'm just going to take this brush here, and then I'm just going to go into that shadow. And I'm just going to set my lips. This just adds more depth and more colour. Makes it more red. Because I find it really hard to find a good red shade. Because on me, for some reason, they all come out quite pink. And I found a really good one, which was a Primark one actually. But I've seemed to have misplaced that one somewhere. So this is what I'm having to revert to. That is the finished red lip. It's such an iconic colour. It's such an iconic look because it is just so simple. But finally, we are going to go and set my face again with the Mario Badescu setting spray. And all I need to go do now is I'm just going to go fix my hair quickly. So this is the finished look. Excuse my hair, like my hair is just an absolute mess right now. I need to go fix it in a minute. But this is the finished look. I absolutely love it. Like, it's such an iconic look. The lashes just add to the whole look itself. It's just so simple with a nice bold lip. I love a good red lip. I don't know about anyone else, but I would reach for a red lip every single day if I could, but I like to try and mix it up a little bit. But I'm like, I feel like I'm absolutely glowing right now. Like, I'm totally digging this vibe right now. Like, I absolutely love it. But that is it for this video. If you did enjoy it, then please don't forget to smash the thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and also click the bell notification. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that asked about this makeup look. So if you are one of them, then here it is. I hope it's helped. I hope it's useful. I will make sure that I try and link everything down below that I have used in this video. But for now, that is it, and I will see you guys in a brand new video very, very soon. Bye!